Welcome to Hollywood Inside 1960s. Today, we will explore together the 35 most beautiful actresses in Hollywood history. From beauty icons of the last century to modern stars, these women not only stand out with their attractive appearance but also leave a deep impression on the audience through impressive roles. In this list of 35 most beautiful characters, Mila Kunis is only ranked second. Watch until the end of the video to see if your idol is on this list. Number 35, Diane Keaton, born January 5, 1946, is a famous actress, director, and producer, known for her roles in films such as Annie Hall and The Godfather. Despite her successful career, Diane has faced many difficulties in her personal life, especially the pressures of her career and societal expectations. Diane Keaton has always stood out for her unique style and strong personality, but internally, she has faced concerns about acceptance and loneliness. One of the most difficult aspects of her life has been her choice to remain unmarried and childless. Despite having had memorable relationships, she has never decided to marry or become a mother, which has made her feel different from other women in the entertainment industry. Keaton has shared that she faced feelings of isolation and pressure from friends and family, as people often questioned her choices. However, she also learned to accept herself and find joy in her work and other relationships. Number 34, Cameron Diaz, born August 30, 1972, has had a unique journey in her acting career, and is known for her ability to reinvent herself. After achieving great success with films such as The Mask and There's Something About Mary, Diaz has had to deal with the pressure of fame and public expectations. One of her turning points was her ability to decide to give up the Hollywood spotlight to focus on her personal life and health. In 2014, Diaz suddenly announced a hiatus from acting, despite being at the peak of her career. This decision was said to give her time to take care of herself, explore other areas besides acting, including writing books and business. She once shared that the film industry had swallowed too much of her time and energy, and she felt the need to escape it to find herself again. By focusing on her personal life, Diaz has made a remarkable comeback and successfully created a healthy lifestyle. She has written books on nutrition and health, and has become a vocal advocate for women to take care of themselves rather than conform to societal standards of appearance. Number 33, Fay Dunaway has had her fair share of struggles in her career, most notably conflicts with co-workers and film crews. Throughout her career, she has been known as a talented but also challenging actress, with many accusations of uncooperative and difficult working attitudes on set. One of the most famous cases was when Fay Dunaway collaborated with director Roman Polanski on the film Chinatown. The relationship between the two was so tense that Polanski once threw tea in Dunaway's face when they argued about a scene. Dunaway later said that working with Polanski was one of the worst experiences of her career, as he forced her into strict demands and showed disrespect. Not only stopping at Chinatown, Dunaway also got into other conflicts with co-workers, most notably with Bette Davis when they both starred in the film The Disappearance of Amy. Bette Davis has been outspoken about Fay Dunaway being the most difficult person she has ever met. The incident came to a head in 2019 when Fay Dunaway was fired from a Broadway play, accused of unprofessional conduct and inappropriate treatment of backstage staff. This further highlighted the difficulty she had in maintaining professional relationships, despite her status as a Hollywood legend. Number 32, Cybill Shepherd was born on February 18, 1950. She has faced many challenges in her acting career, especially facing criticism from the public and the media. Shepherd has not hesitated to speak out publicly on social issues, such as gender equality and women's rights, which has made her a controversial figure in the film industry. Her outspokenness on these issues has sometimes led to criticism from her peers and those in the industry, causing her to feel isolated. Shepherd's strong statements have caused strong reactions from those who disagree with her views, affecting her career and public image. Despite these difficulties, Shepherd has remained steadfast in her beliefs and continued to dedicate herself to her acting career. Do you know any more special stories about Cybill Shepherd? Please comment below so we can discuss them together. Number 31, Ursula Andress, born on March 19, 1936, rose to prominence with her role in Dr. No, leaving a deep impression on the audience as an icon of beauty and charm. However, beneath that glamorous appearance was a life full of pressure and challenges in her acting career. When she became a star, Andress was under enormous pressure to maintain her public image. She was often judged by her appearance and attractiveness, making her feel that her acting talent was not properly recognized. This pressure made Andress feel the need to work twice as hard to prove herself as a real actress, not just a mobile vase. In addition, comparisons with other actresses in the industry also made Andress feel tired. Interviews, reviews and criticism from the media created a great deal of mental pressure, making her feel like she was constantly racing in a harsh industry. Despite these challenges, Ursula Andress showed resilience, continued to contribute to cinema and sought to redefine herself beyond the image of a sexy actress. Number 30, Carole Lombard, born October 6, 1908, was one of the brightest stars of Hollywood's golden age. However, tragedy took her life suddenly and painfully on January 16, 1942, when she was only 33 years old. After participating in a fundraising campaign for the U.S. war effort, Lombard decided to return to Los Angeles early to be reunited with her husband, actor Clark Gable. She chose to fly instead of traveling by train to save time. However, the TWA Flight 3 she was on crashed. The plane crashed into Mount Potosi, near Las Vegas, Nevada, killing all 22 people on board, including Carole Lombard, her mother, and the crew members. Lombard's death was a huge shock to both Hollywood and the American public. Clark Gable, in particular, was deeply hurt and devastated after this event. He never fully overcame the pain of losing his beloved wife. Her sudden departure left a huge void in the hearts of those who loved her and marked one of the most painful tragedies of Hollywood at that time. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any videos about other interesting stories. Number 29, Ingrid Bergman, born August 29, 1915, was one of Hollywood's biggest stars, known for her beauty and acting talent. However, her life was greatly affected by her controversial relationship with director Roberto Rossellini. The relationship began in 1949, when Bergman was married to Dr. Peter Lindstrom. She starred in the film Stromboli, directed by Rossellini, and was immediately attracted to him. When she became pregnant with Rossellini's first child, their relationship quickly became public, causing her to face fierce criticism from the public. Bergman faced social pressure and constant criticism. She was ostracized by a large part of the audience and critics, leading to a long period of lack of major roles. Despite suffering deep emotional trauma, she created many outstanding works of art with Rossellini. They had 3 children, but their relationship ended in 1957. Ingrid Bergman's love life was full of ups and downs, but she is still remembered as an icon of talent in world cinema. She died on August 29, 1982, at the age of 67, and her love story gone wrong continues to attract attention from fans. Number 28, Myrna Loy, born August 2, 1905, is best known for her role as an intelligent, charming and elegant woman on screen, especially in the series The Thin Man. However, Loy's life was not without its difficulties, especially in her marriage. Despite her public admiration, Loy faced many challenges in her personal life. She married 4 times, but none of her marriages were truly lasting. Loy always wanted to have a happy family, but all her efforts were hindered by tensions and conflicts in her relationships. She once confided that her career was her passion, but it was also the cause of many troubles in her married life, because no husband could accept that she always put her career first. In addition to failures in her love life, Loy also struggled with the changes in Hollywood as she got older. However, she still persevered through all the difficulties, continued to act and engage in social activities. She passed away on December 14, 1993, at the age of 88. Number 27, Claudette Colbert, born September 13, 1903, was not only a film icon with an illustrious career, but also a woman who faced great difficulties in her married life. Her first marriage to director Norman Foster in 1928 quickly fell into crisis. They were married for only 3 years before divorcing in 1935. This relationship left a lot of trauma for Colbert, and she always kept her private life private, not sharing about her emotional difficulties. Her second marriage to Dr. Joel Pressman, a surgeon, lasted until his death in 1968. Although this relationship was more stable, with a private nature, Colbert kept her distance and did not like public interference in her personal life. Marital stress and a career slump in the late 1940s created the most difficult period of her life. Despite many challenges in her personal life, Claudette Colbert maintained an elegant and graceful public image, overcoming her grief to become an enduring Hollywood icon. She died on July 30, 1996, at the age of 92. Number 26, Bette Davis, born April 5, 1908, is one of Hollywood's greatest icons, known for her intense acting skills and strong personality. However, her career was not just a series of successes, but also a journey full of challenges and difficulties. Throughout her career, Davis faced many difficulties when acting in films, especially when she was often forced to do roles that she did not like. She fought fiercely with producers to be able to choose roles that suited her talent and personality. For example, in the 1930s and 1940s, Davis was under pressure from Warner Brothers Studios, where the staff simply saw her as a commercial asset. One notable situation was when she refused to play a role in the film Gone with the Wind, which caused a lot of controversy and dissatisfaction from the producers. In addition to her professional struggles, Davis also struggled with health. She underwent nerve-damaging surgery in 1983, which affected her acting ability. Despite her poor health, she refused to give up the career she loved, showing the extraordinary resilience and willpower of a woman who was not afraid to fight for her career. Bette Davis died on October 6, 1989, at the age of 81. Number 25, Vivien Lee, born November 5, 1913, is one of Hollywood's most famous actresses with roles that have left a deep mark in the history of cinema. However, her life was associated with many difficulties, especially mental health problems. Lee had to deal with bipolar disorder, a mental illness that caused strong fluctuations in her mood. Severe depression left her feeling exhausted and affected her ability to work. Although she continued to participate in major film projects, her mental instability created many difficulties in the acting process. Lee's illness became more serious over time. She was often hospitalized for treatment and experienced many periods of mental breakdown. Her struggles with the disease were not only a personal burden, but also affected her relationships and career, including her marriage to actor Laurence Olivier. Vivien Lee died on the 8th of July 1967, aged 53, from tuberculosis. However, her struggles with illness and mental health left a deep mark on her life, creating a story not only of talent but also of the relentless struggle of a great artist. If you love Vivien Lee, please comment yes. If not, please comment no to let us know. Number 24, Jee Arthur, born October 17, 1900, was one of Hollywood's most prominent stars during the 1930s and 1940s. However, behind her acting talent and immense success was a shy nature that she struggled with throughout her life. Although known for her comedic and charismatic roles, Jee Arthur was very private and uncomfortable in front of crowds. This shyness greatly affected her career, causing her to sometimes turn down potential projects or not participate in promotional events. She found it difficult to communicate with others, even with close friends, and often tried to avoid the spotlight. During her career, Jee Arthur often used techniques to overcome her anxiety, from practicing her lines to creating a private space on set. At times, she even had to ask for help from directors and colleagues to feel more comfortable when acting. This shy nature also led to her choosing a reclusive lifestyle after retiring from her career, seeking peace and avoiding public attention. Jee Arthur passed away on June 19, 1991, at the age of 90. Number 23, Marlene Dietrich, born December 27, 1901, was known not only for her glamorous style and acting talent but also as a symbol of defiance and controversy. Throughout her career, she faced criticism for her strong political views and decisive decisions, especially during World War II. Dietrich firmly stood up against fascism and refused to return to Germany when the Nazis came to power, an act of courage that made her considered a traitor in her home country. She chose to become an American citizen and became an outspoken supporter of the Allied forces, performing for soldiers on the front lines and donating to war causes. This led to many Germans turning their backs on her, and she was subjected to much pressure for this action. Although her career was still very successful, her struggles with rejection and criticism from her homeland left a deep mark on her life. Marlene Dietrich died on May 6, 1992, at the age of 90, and will forever be remembered not only as a movie star but also as a symbol of courage and conviction. Number 22, Tierney, born November 19, 1920, was one of Hollywood's most prominent stars of the 1940s. However, her life was plagued by personal struggles, especially after her first daughter, Daria, was born with severe disabilities. During World War II, while Tierney was pregnant, she attended a fundraising event in Hollywood. A fan with rubella deliberately bypassed quarantine measures to meet Tierney and ask for an autograph. This resulted in Tierney contracting rubella during her pregnancy, causing serious complications for her daughter, Daria. Daria was left deaf, mentally disabled, and unable to speak. This tragic event plunged Tierney into a lifelong mental struggle. She felt guilty and distressed about her daughter's condition, leading to serious mental health problems. She underwent numerous psychological treatments, including electroshock therapy, and was briefly ostracized from Hollywood. While Tierney's career was still a landmark, her personal life was one of loss and heartache. She died on November 6, 1991, at the age of 70. Number 21, Lana Turner, born February 8, 1921, is one of Hollywood's brightest stars, but her personal life was filled with tragedy and scandal, especially when it came to her daughter. In 1958, Lana Turner was involved in one of Hollywood's biggest scandals when her lover, Johnny Stompanato, was murdered by her daughter, Cheryl Crane. Stompanato, a mobster with ties to the mafia, had been romantically involved with Turner but was often abusive. During a heated argument, Cheryl, then 14, attacked Stompanato in defense of her mother. The incident attracted media attention, shocked the public, and severely damaged Lana Turner's reputation. Although her daughter was acquitted on the grounds that she acted in self-defense, the psychological trauma of the incident left a deep mark on Turner's life. However, she continued her film career, overcoming scandals and continuing to shine on screen. Lana Turner passed away on June 29, 1995, at the age of 74, leaving behind a brilliant career and a turbulent life. Number 20, Jane Russell, born June 21, 1921, became the center of Hollywood in the 1940s with her role in the film The Outlaw. However, she was not only famous for her acting talent but also harshly criticized for her sexy image in the film. In The Outlaw, the scenes emphasizing Russell's attractive figure caused the film to face fierce opposition from film censorship organizations and public opinion. Many people believed that her image went beyond the acceptable limits of the time. The film was banned in many places, and Jane Russell became a symbol of the controversy about the boundary between art and morality on screen. Despite the criticism, Russell maintained her career and did not let the controversy affect her reputation. Her resilience in the face of pressure from the public and the censorship system made her a symbol of defiance and freedom in Hollywood art. Jane Russell died on February 28, 2011, at the age of 89. Number 19, Sophia Loren, born September 20, 1934, is one of Italy's most prominent film stars, but her life was not without its challenges. Loren faced criticism and hardships related to her marriage to film producer Carlo Ponti. When they married in 1957, Ponti had not yet formally divorced his ex-wife according to Italian law, which made Loren heavily criticized in the conservative society of the time. Loren's personal life was scrutinized, and she faced pressure from the media and the public. However, Loren and Ponti overcame all difficulties, and they lived happily together until Ponti's death in 2007. Loren was not only a beauty icon, but also an embodiment of resilience and loyalty in both marriage and career. Number 18, Kim Novak, born February 13, 1933, was one of Hollywood's brightest stars during the 1950s and 1960s. However, Novak often faced harsh criticism from both critics and the film industry. One of the most notable was the constant pressure on her appearance and her refusal to conform to the standards that Hollywood studios imposed on actresses. Novak was scrutinized for her appearance and acting style, which she felt was unfairly judged. Her refusal to undergo plastic surgery or change herself to fit the Hollywood mold of the time made her a target of criticism. She was vocal about being forced to change her appearance and refused to be a doll under the control of the studio system, which made Novak difficult to work with and sometimes unpopular with producers. Despite facing such pressure, Novak remained steadfast and did not hesitate to speak up about protecting his individuality and personal freedom, something that not every actor at that time dared to do. Number 17, Shirley McClaine was born on April 24, 1934, and is not only famous for her illustrious acting career but also for her unconventional spiritual views. She strongly believed in reincarnation, past lives, and out-of-body experiences, topics that were often considered strange at the time. McClaine did not hesitate to share these beliefs through books and interviews, making her the target of much criticism. McClaine's spiritual views, especially those about past lives and the connection between souls across multiple lives, have created much controversy. Many people doubted and criticized her for being out of touch with reality and too absorbed in the supernatural world. However, McClaine never backed down from this pressure. She always affirmed that spiritual experiences were an important part of her life and personal identity. Despite criticism, she continued to publish books and share her personal experiences with spirituality, becoming one of the pioneering artists who brought these ideas to light, challenging social norms and helping to change the perception of spirituality in popular culture. Number 16, Doris Day, born on April 3, 1922, had a difficult personal life, especially with her third husband, Martin Melcher. Melcher, her financial manager, caused a huge shock when, after his death in 1968, Day discovered that he had secretly spent all the money she had saved throughout her career. Not only that, Melcher also left Doris Day with a huge debt and contracts that she did not know about, forcing her to continue acting and participating in television shows to pay off the debts. This betrayal severely damaged Day's confidence, causing her to face years of legal and financial struggles. However, she was resilient to overcome these difficulties and continued her career, while devoting the rest of her life to animal rights activities. Doris Day passed away on May 13, 2019, at the age of 97. Number 15, Natalie Wood, born July 20, 1938, was a talented actress, known for her prominent roles in films such as West Side Story and Rebel Without a Cause. However, her life was marked not only by her glittering career but also by her tragic death. Wood died on November 29, 1981, in a mysterious drowning on her husband Robert Wagner's boat off the coast of Catalina Island, California. Her death has sparked much speculation and suspicion. Although it was ruled an accident, many details surrounding the incident remain unclear. Sources suggest that Wood was in a state of panic before her death and may have argued with Wagner and their friend, Christopher Walken, before the tragedy occurred. The case remains controversial and under investigation for years to come, especially as new details emerge that suggest other issues may have contributed to her death. Despite this, Natalie Wood's legacy lives on through her film work, and her death remains one of the most tragic stories in Hollywood history. Are you impressed with this character? If so, please leave a comment. 16. Number 14, Kate Winslet, born October 5, 1975, is one of the most talented actresses in Hollywood. She has been featured in many impressive roles, but not everyone knows that Winslet has faced many difficulties in her career, especially the pressures related to image and beauty standards in the film industry. In the early years of her career, Winslet was often criticized for her appearance. While many actresses were praised for their slim figures, Winslet was considered too heavy for that standard. This made her feel a lot of pressure to change herself, but instead of accepting those pressures, she decided to stand firm and be confident in her image. Winslet once shared that she always wanted to convey a positive message about confidence and self-acceptance. She emphasizes that feeling confident and comfortable in your own skin is the most important thing, not the standards set by society. This has made Winslet a symbol of self-acceptance in the entertainment industry, as well as an inspiration to many other women to be confident and love themselves. Number 13, Mia Farrow, born February 9, 1945, faced one of the most intense and controversial legal battles of her life when her relationship with director Woody Allen collapsed in 1992. It all started when Farrow discovered that Allen was having an affair with her adopted daughter, Soon-Yi Previn. This came as a huge shock to Farrow, who launched a series of powerful accusations against Allen. The legal battle escalated when Farrow accused Allen of abusing their adopted daughter, Dylan Farrow. The case became the focus of the media for years, with both sides making accusations and counter-claims. Although Allen always denied the allegations, the case severely damaged both their reputations. Farrow faced immense pressure from the public and the media throughout the legal battle. Although the court eventually awarded Farrow custody, the battle left deep emotional scars on her and her children. The protracted affair severely damaged her family and career, and left the public divided over the truth of the allegations. She died on March 15, 2023, at the age of 78. Number 12, Margaret, born April 28, 1941, is an actress and singer known for her captivating beauty and versatile talents. In her personal life, she has had many ups and downs, especially in her relationship with her second husband, Roger Smith. Roger Smith is a famous actor and also a producer. They married in 1967 and had a deep relationship, but their married life was not easy. Smith suffered from connective tissue disease, a rare condition that causes muscle weakness. Caring for Smith during his years of battling the disease put a lot of responsibility and pressure on Margaret. She spent a lot of time supporting her husband, both mentally and physically, which affected her career. While Margaret continued to develop her career, the pain of watching her beloved husband struggle with illness left a deep mark on her mind. They lived together in love and companionship until Smith passed away in 2017. After nearly 50 years of marriage, Margaret always honored Smith's contribution to her life and career, considering him a steadfast companion. Her sacrifice and love for Smith represented a touching aspect of her life, overcoming challenges in love and career. Number 11, Ally McGrath, born April 1, 1939, struggled with alcoholism for years, which had a major impact on her personal and professional life. After achieving success in the film Love Story, McGrath began to feel the pressure of fame and public expectations. She often turned to alcohol as a way to cope with stress and personal problems. Her alcoholism worsened during her marriage to Steve McQueen, causing tension and complications in their relationship. By the mid-1970s, McGrath realized that her alcohol use was seriously affecting her health and well-being. Realizing this, she decided to make a change. She entered drug treatment programs and sought support from friends and family. McGrath also discovered yoga and meditation, which helped her find peace and self-regeneration. Through this process, she not only overcame her alcoholism but also developed a deeper awareness of herself. Number 10, Jane Fonda, born December 21, 1937, is one of Hollywood's icons, known not only for her acting talent but also for her strong political views. However, these views also brought her much criticism and controversy. During the 1960s and 1970s, Fonda became a controversial figure when she publicly opposed the Vietnam War. She participated in protests and even traveled to North Vietnam in 1972, where she made statements in support of the Viet Cong government. This action caused a wave of strong criticism from both the public and the media, causing her to be seen as a traitor to American soldiers fighting overseas. Many people boycotted her, claiming that she had damaged the honor of the American military. Criticism was not limited to the media but also came from many colleagues in the film industry who disagreed with her views and actions. Despite facing criticism and great pressure, Jane Fonda remained steadfast in her beliefs. She once stated that standing up for what you believe in is more important than anything else. Time has proven that Fonda is not only a great actress but also a courageous woman who is willing to stand up for her ideals, regardless of the risks that may occur to her career and personal image. Number 9. Tatum ONeal, born November 5, 1963, is an actress best known for her role in the film Paper Moon, which earned her an Oscar at the age of 10. Despite her early success in her career, her life was heavily influenced by addiction issues. Tatum struggled with alcohol and drug addiction for many years. The pressures of growing up in a troubled artistic family, coupled with the public spotlight, left her feeling lonely and lost. Addiction became a way for her to cope with these negative emotions. Tatum went through some bad times, including multiple hospitalizations and treatment programs. Although she worked hard to overcome her addictions, the journey to recovery was not easy. Tatum has faced many hardships, from enduring public criticism to feelings of guilt and shame about herself. However, with determination and support from her family, she has managed to overcome these challenges. Her memoir, A Paper Life, is not only a book about her life and career, but also a story about her battle with addiction and her journey to finding herself. Tatum ONeal is now not only an actress, but also a symbol of resilience and human strength in difficult times. Number 8. Emma Stone, born November 6, 1988, is known for her acting skills and natural charisma, but she has also struggled with mental health issues, particularly anxiety. Since childhood, Stone has suffered from severe anxiety, which made it difficult for her to fit in and socialize. She often experienced negative thoughts and feelings of not being good enough, which affected her confidence and work performance. Stone has said that her anxiety affected her ability to participate in auditions and public events. To overcome these difficulties, Stone sought therapy and practiced stress reduction techniques such as meditation and yoga. She learned to cope with her anxiety and sought support from friends and family. By sharing her personal story, Stone has helped raise awareness about mental health and encouraged others to seek help when they need it. Number 7. Susan Sarandon, born October 4, 1946, has distinguished herself not only through her acting career but also through her strong political activities, especially her public opposition to the war in Iraq. In 2003, when the United States was preparing to attack Iraq, Sarandon spoke out against the war. She not only participated in protests but also used her position to call for an end to the conflict and to seek a peaceful solution. Her views on the Iraq War have caused Sarandon to face a wave of fierce criticism from the public, politicians and even her colleagues. Some people even called for a boycott of the film projects she participated in. However, Sarandon has remained steadfast in her opposition to the war and criticized the political decisions that caused the conflict. Despite pressure from both the public and the media, Susan Sarandon has stood firm, believing that artists have a responsibility to speak out on important social issues. She believes that opposing war is a way to contribute to a more peaceful and just world. Number 6. Carrie Fisher, born October 21, 1956, is an actress best known for her role as Princess Leia in the Star Wars franchise. However, alongside her successful film career, her personal life was fraught with difficulties, particularly her battle with drug addiction and mental health issues. Fisher was open about her struggles with bipolar disorder and rehab, highlighting the difficulty of maintaining stability amid the pressures of fame. She used these experiences to inspire her writing, including her acclaimed memoir Wishful Drinking, in which she candidly discussed the ups and downs of her life. Carrie Fisher passed away on December 27, 2016, at the age of 60, leaving behind a powerful legacy not only in the film industry but also as a symbol of resilience in the face of personal challenges. Number 5. Angelina Jolie, born June 4, 1975, is one of the world's most famous actresses, as well as a social activist, producer, and film director. Although Jolie's career has been celebrated with many awards and great success, her personal life has been full of challenges, especially in her marriage. Angelina Jolie has been married 3 times, first to Johnny Lee Miller in 1996, then to Billy Bob Thornton in 2000, and most notably to Brad Pitt in 2014. The couple, often referred to as Brangelina, has attracted worldwide media attention. However, their relationship has also had its ups and downs. After 12 years together, including 2 years of marriage, they divorced in 2016, causing great turmoil not only for them but also for their children. The divorce was followed by a lengthy legal battle, particularly over child custody and joint assets. Jolie has always emphasized that her children come first in all decisions and has tried to provide the best possible environment for them after the split. This event not only put a strain on their relationship, but also had a strong impact on her personal life and public image. Number 4, Jodie Foster, born November 19, 1962, is a talented Hollywood actress and director. During her career, she faced many challenges, including a tragic loss when her close friend, actor John Hinckley Jr., was assassinated in 1981. The relationship between Foster and Hinckley became more well-known when Hinckley became obsessed with her, to the point that he attempted to assassinate President Ronald Reagan to get her attention. After the assassination, Foster struggled with severe psychological consequences, including anxiety, fear, and pressure from the public and the media. The pain of loss came not only from the death of her close friend, but also from the guilt and responsibility she had to bear when she saw others suffer because of her love. The aftermath of this event caused Foster to become more reserved in her personal life, and she spent much of her time seeking privacy and protecting herself from media attention. Despite the pain of loss and psychological pressure, Foster demonstrated strength and resilience, continuing her acting and directing career with considerable success. Number 3, Sharon Stone, born March 10, 1958, is a famous actress with a brilliant career in the film industry. However, she also faced many difficulties in her personal life, one of which was the pain of loss and illness. In 2001, Stone suffered a serious stroke, affecting her health and life. She struggled with many health problems afterwards, which not only made her feel physically weak but also posed psychological challenges. Stone had to go through a long recovery process, including attending therapy and working hard to regain her health and confidence in her work. Despite many difficulties, Stone proved her strength and resilience. She not only recovered but also returned to her acting career, participating in many new projects. Her struggle with illness and recovery has inspired many others, showing that with strength and determination, people can overcome great challenges in life. Number 2, Mila Kunis, born August 14, 1983, has become one of the most famous actresses in Hollywood, but behind her brilliant career is her battle with panic disorder. She has openly shared her painful experiences with this disease, an important part of her journey of self-discovery and acceptance. Panic disorder causes Kunis to feel irrationally anxious and fearful, even having sudden panic attacks for no apparent reason. These panic attacks not only disrupt her personal life but also affect her career, making it difficult to attend events or go out. Kunis has admitted that she feels a lot of pressure when appearing in public, and many times feels like she wants to stay away from the spotlight. To cope with this disease, Kunis sought help from psychologists and participated in therapy. She learned to recognize and manage her symptoms, and used relaxation techniques to reduce her anxiety. She not only tries to overcome her panic attacks, but also raises awareness about mental health in society, encouraging people to seek support and not be afraid to share their struggles. Number 1. Brook Shields, born May 31, 1965, rose to fame at a very young age with her controversial role in Blue Lagoon, when she was only 14 years old. The seductive image she built in this film made her the focus of criticism from the public and the media. During the early years of her career, Shields faced heavy pressure from the media to exploit her sexy image. Many people believed that her career was being exploited and questioned the appropriateness of giving a young girl sexually explicit roles. These criticisms not only affected her career but also had a strong impact on the psychology of a growing teenager. At that time, Shields often had to speak out to defend herself against negative comments. She shared that she felt trapped by the image that the public and the media had assigned her. Despite facing difficulties in her career and pressure from her public image, Brook Shields has gradually asserted her own worth. She has become a strong woman, not only as an actress but also as an active activist in protecting the rights and mental health of young women. Thanks for watching the video about the 35 most beautiful Hollywood actresses of all time. Check out the videos on the left if you'd like to see similar content. Check out the video list on the right if you'd like to see more interesting videos. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next exciting content. See you in the next videos at Hollywood Inside 1960s.